So I think it's really inspirational to have that kind of a transformation where you all of a sudden go, okay, this isn't working. And a lot of times it's kids, right? It's our kids or people that are looking to us to be those models that have us pivot. I'm curious for you, what was that kind of pivotal turning point where you were going, okay, something's got to change?
There were several little pokes, things that were happening that I was like, God, I don't even have the credit to do this, or I got to wait till I get paid to do that. There were several of those over probably a 7-8 month period. But it kind of all came to this huge event where every summer I would take my kids on these summer trips, and I was living in Atlanta at the time. So we might go to Myrtle Beach one summer, we might go to Florida the next summer. This happened to be the Florida summer. And I couldn't plan anything ahead because I didn't have any credit cards that I could use. I had to wait till I got paid. This was probably just at the cusp of direct deposit type stuff happening. So I just had to wait till I got a physical check before I could go rent a car and load these kids in this little small SUV, speed down to Florida, and have the worst vacation over the course of a 2-day period that I could possibly generate for these kids. And it just, now they understand how frustrated I was that weekend. But of course, for them, it was like, oh, road trip, hey, this is cool. But I got a speeding ticket on the way to Florida. So I basically spent double, for the trip. I'm in this horrible hotel. The kids are just, we couldn't do anything, couldn't eat anything. And I chalked it all up to the fact that I am a horrible dad because I haven't planned properly. I haven't put us in a position where we could do these things financially. And that, to me, when I got home, and I just was so defeated. And I used that as the motivation to really change my finances around.
Nice. So powerful. Yeah, I'm having these memories flood into my mind too, it's like I was on food stamps and for me, there was a big turning point. I had a few similarly. There was one I really remember I was crying on the floor. And then there was this other one where I was helping my daughter write her essays to get into college. And she was writing all of them about being poor in a community of wealthy people. And so I'm sitting here helping her like edit all these essays about how poor we are. And I just, every night I would go to bed crying like, oh, shit, I gotta change this reality.
Holy cow.
It was rough.
It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling, especially when you're raising other human beings. It's like,
totally. We were working hard, right? I was working hard. I was doing everything I knew how to do. I didn't know how to do anything differently, but it was that mindset shift of going, wait a second, I've got to learn strategies in a different direction. I really, for a long time, thought that I would just be forever poor because it was kind of what was destined, or I thought wealthy people like had some sort of magical skill. I didn't even know it was a skill. I just thought they were kind of magical creatures that knew how to be wealthy.
Right. Or just inherited money just constantly, right?
Yeah. I just thought, oh, they're always been that way. They're always going to be that way. I didn't realize it was something I could actually learn. So share with us, I love the proven pathways to wealth and happiness. What are some of the first steps you took to shift in a new direction?
The very first thing is visualizing the future that I wanted for myself. I had to see it, smell it, feel it, know what the colors look like. I needed to get into those feelings because those feelings are the things that were going to continue to pull me through. I know there was this feeling, okay, horrible dad, road trip, drama, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this other guy that I could be where they call me, they need something, I can produce it. I'm able to plan stuff as a family. I needed to start seeing what that looked like and imagining myself already there, even literally closing my eyes and kind of seeing, okay, I'm sitting here at a computer, I'm charging my card, or I'm pulling money from this account to book this beautiful vacation. I had to visualize that. So visualization is one that I lean on heavily, even today, to the future plans that I have for myself, right? So that was one.
Nice.
Two, I had to write down what the steps were and reverse engineer it. So, okay, there's this man that's able to do whatever he wants to without having money hinder him. How does he get here? Well, that means he's got this amount of money at least. Okay, that means you got to generate that amount of money every month, and then that amount of money every week, and that amount of money every day, and kind of reverse engineer. Well, what do I need to do to get to that? I need to be in a better position. What do I need to do that? I got to study this, or I need to apply for this job or meet this person. And so really writing down the specific steps that I needed to get to that man that I had visualized, which is this successful guy. And then the third thing, and there's several things that I outlined, but these are the three critical ones. The third thing is creating a morning routine that supported those written goals that will get me to the vision that I had already visualized.
To listen to the full episode, head on over to nfacoaching.com, hit the podcast link, and it'll take you to all of the full episodes. And go ahead and leave some comments. I'd love to hear from you to know how these inspirational interviews, tips, and tools are impacting you in your life and business. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any of the Max Potential Habits episodes.